name's Liz Brutus, and I'm the Service Lead for Public Health at Slough Borough Council. And we're very happy to be working in partnership with a variety of organisations today to bring this event to you. A quote, I think, from Jonathan Sachs: communities of faith may not always have power, but they can and do influence for good. And according to my husband, who sent me a little text just before this event started, he said, today is all about making connections and living life in abundance. And I thought that seemed like a really good way to start the day. So without further ado, I introduce the High Sheriff of Berkshire, Lucy Zeal. The office of the High Sheriff is the oldest secular office in the country outside the monarchy, and involves a mixture of ceremonial, charitable and community functions, so it's fantastic that you're here today. The role is voluntary, unfunded and non-political, and Mrs Zeal was sworn in as High Sheriff in April last year, and we welcome you to Slough.
It's a pleasure to be here today. As all of you all know only too well, loneliness and social isolation are among the biggest health and welfare concerns in our communities today. We live in a world of contradiction, a world where we are more technologically connected than we've ever been, but also one where we're more humanly disconnected than ever before. Much of our day-to-day living no longer requires any meaningful human interaction. People can and do spend large amounts of time alone without any human contact. Indeed, around a third of the UK population now live alone, and because of social isolation, many people now lead lives of profound loneliness. I realise that loneliness and social isolation are different, but both are interrelated and together are responsible for a tsunami of mental, physical, social and emotional distress and unhappiness, as well as reduced quality of life and poor physical, mental, emotional and social health. Loneliness and social isolation are also part of the wider web of social exclusion, one that combines a host of interlinked problems often concentrated among the most vulnerable in our society. Neither are loneliness and social isolation respecters of age. I was shocked to hear that younger adults, so those under the age of 25, are more likely than any other group to report feelings of loneliness. Loneliness affects all demographic groups, and a recent study revealed that over 9 million people in the UK are either always or often lonely. This can be as bad for your health as obesity or smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And perhaps not surprisingly, lonely people are more likely to suffer from dementia, heart disease and depression. So social and community policies must grapple with these complex issues. Sadly, it's not possible to tackle this problem with a one-size-fits-all intervention. However, this conference is a great opportunity for all those of you involved in health and social care, in education, local business, faith and civic communities, local authorities and voluntary sector organisations to discuss what is needed to tackle this all-too-pervasive problem. Having input from a broad range of services like those of you today must be the best way to design focused but also flexible ways of reducing loneliness and social isolation. I very much hope that you will leave today's conference more informed and more able to lay interconnected foundations to discover ways of working together more effectively. Thank you.